So our access to NDIS, initial contact, we got 30,000 letters in the mail too. Not exactly 30,000, but when we went to the planner, I expected butcher's paper. I'd read all about person-centred planning. I knew what was going to happen. No, that's not what it was like, but that's what I expected. I expected this holistic thing of getting to know the family and getting to know Ali, and all this stuff didn't happen. But you know, it was the very early days of the NDIS. There was expectations versus reality. So I think it's really good to get an idea of what NDIA or NDIS consider reasonably necessary. So no, NDIS probably won't pay for swimming lessons because, you know, most people, if they want to learn to swim, pay for swimming lessons. What they may, I'm not saying that's an overall decision, but get an idea of what is disability related. So what they might do is they might pay for a support worker to take someone to swimming lessons. So just trying to give you an idea that in the past I think it's been really inconsistent with funding, and some funding might pay for the family to go away, or the funding might pay for the, you know, the bike or whatever. So there are things that NDIS won't pay for, and so try and get an idea. It can be complicated, but have a play around and have a look at all the stuff on the NDIA website. Do you guys understand the difference between the NDIA and the NDIS? I think Jen might have. The NDIS is the National Disability Insurance Scheme, and the NDIA is the National Disability Insurance Agency that implements the scheme. Have I got that right? Yeah, so no big difference really. But so I now know, after what we went through in those first few months, I know the importance of pre-planning, and pre-planning doesn't have to be all official and, you know, stressful and all that. It's just thinking about what the person you support or what you want or what you think their life, a good life, will look like. Just keep that in mind. What would a good life look like for this person? You don't have to plan for the next 50 years. No, you know, 1 year at a time. Have the vision, but 1 year at a time is okay, because some things might work, some might not. So don't get caught up, you know, in, oh my God, we're, you know, in 20 years' time, my son or daughter will need somewhere to live. Okay, I know that's scary. It scares the hell out of me, but it's okay. 1 year at a time, 1 day at a time. But yes, just start thinking about what does a good life look like for the person with the disability. Create a vision and work backwards. Like I said, you don't need the details, you don't need the you know, the colour and the finer detail, and just the shape. Think about the shape of where you want to be. Review and beyond. We also asked for a review, so it's called an internal review. We weren't happy with the initial plan, and that was partly my expectations, because I expected this 6-month-long holistic nurturing thing. We did ask for a review. We had the review, the plan was adjusted, so that was good. And then once you get your plan, it's about plan implementation, and NDIS now do tend to fund support coordination. The old term would be case management, but there's different levels of support coordination to help you. Oh, hang on, I'll go back a bit. That's what's happening in Victoria. I hear now about LACs and all that, but basically they recognise that people will get their money and may not necessarily know where to go to get the supports they need. So they have realised that, I think, and so there is a good possibility you will get funding to help you implement the plan.